Locked in.
You better be locked in.
Locked in.
Because we got a lot to talk about. A lot.
Apparently.
A lot. Hi.
Are we in there? Hey, what's up, people?
We're in there. We're fucking in there like fucking swimwear.
What's going on, y'all?
Thesaurus lens. What's going on, everybody? I know I titled the stream. What's going on? What's going on? You know, nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is all a sham. There ain't shit. There ain't nothing to talk about. I'm gonna be honest. We ain't got nothing to talk about. So,
you will not waste 60 minutes of my time.
So, we have nothing to talk about. I'm trying to figure out the clickbait game, and you know, we got nothing to talk about. So, yeah, let's twiddle our thumbs for a little while. Act like y'all love us. Shower us with donations, and
all right,
yeah,
get to the point.
we're fucked. Okay. I'm kidding. We got actually quite a bit to talk about. You know, for starters, this is something we didn't get to talk about last time, and I know Big Mike wanted to talk about it. Marvel has done a lot of delays lately. A lot of delays have come out. What do you think are possibly some of the delays? Oh, and we're just getting right into it today. I don't even think we really did an intro. This is Big Mike Swagger.
What up, baby?
And I'm Justified MF. We are your hosts for your nerdy, opinionated rundown.
I think I'm more like a feature.
Oh yeah, I mean, you be on
like
the
on
main,
your channel.
You be on the main fucking thing. I be putting your ass big and bright on them thumbnails.
I mean, you can't put me on there small.
I made you Deadpool.
I did. You did.
Low-key, we need to bring that thumbnail back. I'm gonna be real. That was cold.
I love that. That was a good thumbnail. That was a good thumbnail.
That
one was fire.
Pat myself a little bit on the back, but we'll figure out.
You're welcome for the idea.
You did not. What? No.
I literally said that idea.
Oh, you said Deadpool.
I said Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Okay, maybe
because you were coming out of the Free Guy.
It was. We executed well. Okay.
Don't make me sue you for child support.
I'll just do like Disney does and not pay the writer. I'm sorry. Y'all were sniping me last time. I'm sorry. I don't mean.
They literally.
It was jokes.
Literally had to shut the stream down.
They literally unscrewed my freaking mic.
I don't know why we're still doing this.
I'm kidding.
Disney, these are solely the thoughts of this gentleman right here. I don't share them out loud.
It's like that burp. Nothing. All right. Anyways, so what do you think about the delays going on? What do you think they could possibly be for? I have
whenever
what they could be for.
Yeah, but whenever people do delays, especially I in my head, is to add more stuff. I could be wrong. It could just be that they literally just weren't ready to be released whenever they said they were released. But I do kind of feel like they're gonna add a little bit more to it. So I mean, to anything that they delayed, really.
I think it centers around one main thing,
which is
Doctor Strange. I think it centers around that right now. Because let's be real, Wanda's leading to that. Loki's leading to that. Pretty much everything's leading to, I mean, even Spider-Man's leading to that. So I think it had to do mainly with something with reshoots with what's it called?
Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange. I think it literally has to do with a lot of reshoots for Doctor Strange. I know there's apparently some, what's it called? A lot of reshoots having to be done for Thor: Love and Thunder because they said Taika Waititi was going Taika Waititi for real, for real. I love Taika Waititi's movies.
I would say I love him, dude.
But apparently, there's a little rumor apparently that Feige had to like, hey, come back in a little
really,
bit.
man?
Come back in, just a tad. So
I feel like he wants to put in a sex scene so bad,
dude.
And I feel like he wants to now because apparently
Eternals.
Yeah, Eternals is supposed to have the first sex scene in the Marvel universe, and I feel like I can see him being like, "I bet,
I bet, fair game, motherfucker." PG-13X.
Especially with Thor, it's supposed to be like a love triangle between him, Jane Foster, and Captain Marvel.
That's weird. That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna be interesting.
Because I almost feel like Thor's going straight to Jane if Jane's there. But
I mean, shoot, they broke up. I don't know.
True.
They broke up. She said she won't do no more movies until they gave her powers.
Once.
Said, "Fool me once."
She said. I mean, I get it. Natalie Portman's been, what's the word? The catalyst or almost the damsel in distress-ish role for a while. With Star Wars, she was kind of that. I mean,
definitely typecasted.
Kind of. But that leads me to my next thing. I know we talked a little bit about Eternals and how excited we are about that.
Mm-hmm.
But have you heard about the recent reviews of it?
Yeah, but I don't listen to it mostly because I've also heard that some people are upset with the movie because it has a lot of representation of people of different races, so I don't care.
That's where I'm kind of at. I think it's kind of cringe that we're still down to talk about that,
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the movie is just straight up bad, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, I didn't. It wasn't good." But my thing with Rotten Tomatoes, these are the same people that gave Rise of Skywalker like a fucking 92%. So
Here's my theory on every movie critic that's ever existed in the world. Every movie critic that's ever existed in the world is a failure in the movie industry. It is now criticizing movies that they couldn't be in. I said it. I don't care. So I don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes because every time Rotten Tomatoes like scores somebody super low or super high, the audience rating is the other side of that. And I'm the audience. I don't rate it. I'm just saying I'm the audience. Like I'm the person going to see it. I'm gonna enjoy it more than little Patty Sellerbelt who was like the third runner up for Black Widow, and now she hates the Black Widow movie. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean,
I'm just gonna go see it.
You're not wrong. I think they're pretty bad. They have, let's be real, dude. They don't usually, when they come out with reviews, it's usually completely opposite on how everybody feels when it gets finally released. And what are we at? It doesn't it release November 5th or something?
Next Friday, yeah.
Dude, oh yeah, no, man. I think they're in a spot where it's like, how can we fuck with Disney? Man, y'all need to start stream sniping them.
I think it's how we mess with anybody. They're just all bitter.
Dude,
all bitter people.
I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense that it's just totally like based off of, I don't even know, not even popularity. I guess it's I guess it would be popularity, because you're no, you can't even say that because this has to be a popular movie. It's probably not gonna break. It's probably not gonna break Shang-Chi's records or anything like that.
It could very well be their weakest movie next to Thor, the first one. It was just trash, but it I don't feel bad saying that, homie.
I
Chris
was gonna
Hemsworth
say
said
I don't.
he
I was gonna say
literally
I
said
don't
in an
mind
interview.
that movie, but I haven't watched that movie like since it came out. I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
not good, bro. It had the worst wig ever.
Okay, bud.
It had the look. My
Dude,
man,
these
like
gnats are fucking wild.
they wild it
Oh
out,
my gosh. But
dude.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it could be their weakest film, but like I don't know. One thing for me, I'm definitely I've seen not seen the reviews, I've heard of them, right? Like I'll just
Same.
like
I don't even bother trying to look at the freaking
yeah.
reviews at this point. So,
Yeah, like on Instagram, on like my whatever it's called, the discovery page or whatever, it will say like something review for this. So and then sometimes trying to put spoilers and smart. If you also like whoever looks up these spoilers, I think you have legitimately issues. Like
no, that's
why
not true.
would you try to ruin stuff?
I think sometimes like seeing these, like some of this, none of them are 100% true anyway. So you got to take half of them with a grain of salt. But I actually find it somewhat sometimes entertaining to see what ends up being correct and what is not.
Because it ruins it for me.
Well, I mean that's for you, but for other people it doesn't. I
Y'all
like
weird.
to see. I don't always look at them because I don't really care to look at them that much. But like if they come out and I see it, let's see if it comes true. Let's see if they're right. I like doing that. Now I will say with WandaVision, I was a little too heavy on looking at the spoilers and got very disappointed.
You don't say.
Which I actually still love WandaVision. WandaVision's show was dope. Just the ending was kind of boring to me. The ending should have been the second to last episode, in my opinion. But either way, I do like WandaVision. I was just kind of for the last episode. But
personally, I was like that for the first half of it. Literally up until she went into that basement. That show was a snooze fest for me. But then on, it was really good. It was really good that on. But like it honestly probably is my least favorite of the 3 live actions. Not least favorite. I won't say least favorite because that makes me sound like I don't like it. It's my most liked one is Winter Soldier.
Out of the 3, it's the one you liked the least.
Yeah. The one I liked the least was WandaVision, and then Loki, and then Falcon and Winter Soldier.
See, that's what's funny because mine is
the opposite.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Wanda, Loki, for real. Loki was.
You like Loki over Wanda? I'm surprised by that
because the ending to me fucking came with it. It came with it, and Jonathan Majors came with it as Kang.
Yeah, it's true.
So, for me, those two both WandaVision and then not Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki also have a lot more implications on what's going to happen. So I think that's why for me it's more so of a dope episode. So gotcha. Well, dope show. That's why I like those. And I didn't vibe at all with Falcon and Winter Soldier. That one was so boring to me. But it was boring, man. It was boring.
It was not.
It was
not.
For you, it wasn't. Not. For me, it was boring. For me, it was so boring.
You're just weird.
How am I weird? Because it was boring for me.
Because of that, and because you liking to look at spoilers.
The coolest part about that whole show was when my sisters. I just forgot the name.
The Mirage.
The what?
The Miraji.
Yeah,
is that how you say it? Nora Miraji?
No, we're both getting it wrong, and we're both gonna get canceled for this. Cool. But no, the Dora Milaje.
There we go, Dora Milaje.
They to me they were the dopest part of that show, and I did like that we got to see like a little bit of, a little bit of into Sam's life and see him become, the Captain America. But to me, it's still kind of boring. But anyways,
He's wrong, Chad.
No.
He's incorrect.
No, I'm not. I'm entitled to my own opinions.
Okay? Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that it was not a great show.
I'm not saying you're not entitled to. I'm just saying it's wrong.
Did I think it was good? Yes. Like it. Let me put it this way: was it the level of Agents of Shield? By no means. No. Like
what's
Agents, that? Exactly. That's like some fan film. I don't know if you've seen it.
Here's what really kind of bothers me is that point that they hit with that show where they just decided it wasn't going to be canon because everything in the MC
to me though. But anyways, go ahead.
But it's like it happened very early. Like it might even happen like somewhere in like the first season of that show. I just don't like that when everything else with that comes out related to the MCU is canon, and y'all just make this other stuff that's just happening. I don't like that. That just doesn't make sense to me.
See, this is what kind of got me pissed about that show, and then it was kind of like, it's whatever. You bring back Coulson, right?
Right.
I was waiting to see how they're gonna write him in and put him back into the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Well, into the cinematic. They just never did.
Just never did.
So for me, that was kind of like, why do we keep fucking watching this? Like, and I don't even remember when I think the last season I watched was when they first saw Ghost Rider in there. Since then, I was like whatever. Agents of Shield's still on. That was my face, like for real.
Because that would be, and it's such a, and I heard that the guy who did him did really well. To me, that I'm not a big Ghost Rider person, but that's like another waste. Like that's another character that y'all kind of wasted and probably now have to recast if you want to put him back.
Rider, like one before that, it was like what 5-6 years since we got the one with Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
And then you waste him in a shit show. I don't understand that.
And I was bummed because it's like I think it's the third or fourth one technically, because there was one before Johnny Cage, and then Johnny Cage is the more famous one, and then there's one after him, Miguel something I believe is his name. He's a Hispanic guy, and he was relatively new. It's kind of like how they like kind of current, like how they made Wally West in The Flash black because he was black in the comics kind of around the same time, which is just a whole other thing, honestly. Dude, and the only reason I said it is because we had now if you recall, Wally, did you watch Justice League, the animated series?
No.
From Cartoon Network? Okay.
For people who did, it was a long time ago.
Gotcha. It was a really good show. For people that did, the Wally West in that show and in the comics was white, right? Mm-hmm. And then basically, it's super complicated to get into this, but somebody, I know who it is, but somebody took like 10 years away from just everybody in the DC universe, like literally just reverted them back to like 10 years for whatever reason. And the white Wally West just disappeared. And then we got like a black Wally West who was younger and was like Iris West who was Barry Allen's wife, like her nephew that just like appeared. It's weird. It's just weird. But yeah, that was what I was saying is that it was cool that the Ghost Rider they had was the version that was currently in the main focus of the comics, and they just kind of wasted him with this show. They also wasted Inhumans, but I'm not upset about that because they tried to have Inhuman. Dude, they try. You want to know one of the pettiest things in the world is? One of the pettiest things in the world, because Marvel wasn't getting money from Fox for the X-Men, right? Because all of their rights were held by Sony. So what does Marvel do? They create this. It's called Terrigen Mist that made these other people who are Inhumans, this other group of people. It created more Inhumans, but it also sterilized mutants so that they couldn't have more mutants. Therefore, they couldn't create more mutants for Fox to get money from. So whatever they So if a mutant like died and they were like dead, the population of the mutant would just steadily just decrease, bro. It's hilarious. It's one of the most pettiest things I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. Um,
It's so
this
great.
brings me to my next question, real quick. Actually, um, what do you think? What did you think about the Black Superman? That was basically just replacing Clark Kent, but just making him black.
Is this like a?
They're gonna have Michael B. Jordan play him, and Michael B. Jordan's like, "No, I'm not doing that."
So I'm okay if we're not going with him as because I don't because that is a thing. There is a version of Superman that is African American in the comics. It was actually based off of Obama.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes President Superman at some point, which is really dope.
But doesn't he have like his own identity?
He has his own universe. There's been a couple of versions, but in each version, he's not like primary Earth Superman. He is his own Superman. Like there's an Earth 2 version that popped up after Earth 2 got ravaged. But yeah, it's never been like our primary like Superman that's been that. Like if they're doing it as like not the primary Superman and just like a part of the multiverse thing that I think DC is probably gonna go ahead with, I'm cool with that. Honestly, I want them to just bring back Henry Cavill. He was awesome.
Well, so what they were going to do was they're literally going to have Michael B. Jordan play a black version of Clark Kent. And I wasn't with that. That's kind of weird. It's like, dude, just give us our own guy. We have him, and then
That
apparently he's written in he has like his own story in your universe. Why not just fucking use that? That's my issue with that. I didn't think, and to me, it's like dope that Michael B. Jordan was like,
yeah.
And I mean, I was watching a streamer. He was talking about it, and he's like, keep in mind, Michael B. Jordan also has to go and answer to, his people, the brothers and sisters. And for me, it's like, dude, you did it for a check, whatever. I'm not gonna talk too much shit. I just probably ain't gonna watch the shit.
Facts.
But it's kind of cringe that they thought that was that was cool. Like let's make we have the criteria for it. We're just not gonna fucking use it. I don't understand that. But
yeah, I don't know. I can only think in my head that part of him refusing is that it was gonna be like him just playing Clark Kent but black and not the actual black Superman that's out there. I'm also just I hate when creators and like comic book creators and writers, instead of writing like a dope minority character, superhero, supervillain, whatever, and getting them they just make other people, this is Batman but black. I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I'm glad that MCU has not done some stupid shit like that. Or have they? Wait.
I mean, sort of not really. Sort of Spider-Man for a while. Because originally Peter Parker died. Actually, not even originally. So Miles Morales is from a different Earth where Peter Parker did die. Like he's not alive.
But was he still Miles Morales?
He was still Miles Morales.
Then no, I don't.
He took up the mantle of Spider-Man.
I don't think that's the same at all. Then
I see what you're saying because he's not.
He's his own character.
Black
still.
Peter.
You're not literally
Peter
just
Parker.
slapping a black dude in there and calling him Peter Parker. Now you're not doing that.
Yeah,
that to me is way different.
Well, in that scenario, then DC has it. Here's what I think Spider-Man is dope. Miles Morales' Spider-Man is dope. I just want y'all to create a character that was originally black and reaches the level of somebody like Batman, Spider-Man, whoever. I think Spider-Man is dope. I don't just personally with me. I like Miles Morales as Spider-Man. I don't like him as much as I like Peter Parker Spider-Man, and that's just also because Peter Parker Spider-Man been here for a while. A lot more stories, right? Right, and that's my point. I don't want y'all to like. I'm not saying like DC doesn't like take Bruce Wayne and turn him black, and now this. I mean, like making somebody like I think right now or at some point there's a character, something one of Lucius Fox's son is Batman and he's black. I'd rather y'all just do something like you did with Black Panther, with Storm.
Well,
Like these
to be honest, well, to be fair, I think that's what they're doing. They also didn't have the same trouble they had with, Black Panther and Storm to a lesser degree, but they don't. They barely have the rights still for Miles. So the whole Peter Parker, the whole Spider-Man area, they barely have those rights still. So I can see what you mean. They also, and I'm
confused
guessing
what you're talking about.
They don't have. I mean, they don't have. They have to fight for Miles.
I'm not talking specifically about Miles.
Then what? Okay, then what do you mean? I'm guessing I'm losing you on the because it sounds like it sounds like you're saying it's not. They haven't really made him a household name, is why you're kind of like
I'm like because I'd rather kind of like what you're saying. I'd rather you, instead of making this random black person now Spider-Man, making this random black person now Wonder Woman, making this random black person now Thor, whoever. I'd rather you now come up with a character like Black Panther, like Falcon. Like Falcon, there wasn't a white Falcon before. There wasn't a white black. They were originally African American characters.
Okay, well, I get you on that, but but here's where I'm saying it's different. So Miles is in the comics, correct?
Yes.
And it wasn't just comics from like basically yesterday, right?
No.
Like this is history of Miles Morales.
He's like 2010s.
2010s, you still validated, kind of. You know what I mean? The
right.
creator was the creator was still alive during Miles Morales coming out. That sounds weird, but Miles Morales being created.
I was like, is he Superman now? Because Superman's bi. Is he?
Oh no, but he was. I'm saying he was created, with his own identity. He's the Black Spider-Man. He has his own set of powers too. He's invisible. He can go invisible and things like that. I get what you're saying. What's up, Winter? How are you doing, bro? Say hi, Big Mike.
Oh shoot, I didn't even talk. What's up, Winter?
But I see what you're saying. Yes, he you want him to be his own name, like not Spider-Man, but something else, right? Is that what you're saying?
No. So I have no beef with this. Is just a preference I have in general when they do something like this. I actually do now. Miles Morales is a well-written character, therefore I actually really do like him. I just don't like the idea of them just like taking like it's just a random minority, African American, Asian, whomever, and then just saying, all right, so now he's Superman. I would rather you create a like that character, their own character. They have their own like name. They're not just
Spider-Man
having to. And because the other thing with that is that rarely, and this is my limited comic book knowledge, rarely is that mantle not returned back to whoever had it before. Now, Miles Morales is a different case. Like they brought him because he was so popular. They actually killed his universe, but they brought in him and his family to the main universe. So he's a part of the main universe now. There's multiple sorry people, but there's like it's him and the main universe. Peter Parker are there at the same time in their universe, and it's really dope. But I don't particularly like it because whenever, and it's not just, and that doesn't just happen with like whenever they get to a minority, like Dick Grayson, who's the first Robin, he was Batman for a while, and then Batman came back, took the Batman mantle. Now Dick Grayson, Nightwing, whatever. He's a great character, but I want them to be their own characters from the jump, and maybe they help out here and there.
I feel what you mean, but I think when it comes to how DC's doing it, that's completely different in my opinion. Because DC, they're literally just slapping a name.
And let's specify real quick.
Entire identity.
We're talking about DC movies. We're talking about, honestly, we're talking about Warner Bros. So let's just, for anybody coming in here, just to be specific, we're not talking about the comics. We're talking about Warner Bros.
In winter, yes, we do have a podcast. We do it every Friday. We try to anyway. But yeah, we do it every Friday.
I feel like that was aimed at me.
It was not aimed at you.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Even though I have done it every Friday, but if you want to make, but yeah, we get on here and talk about nerdy shit, whether it's Marvel, DC. We're gonna talk about gaming stuff soon. But the gaming industry is kind of fucking bland right now. Let's be honest.
That's some stuff I'm planning on trying out.
But DC, Marvel, Star Wars, and is there anything else I'm leaving out?
No, pretty much it.
Yeah,
it's
that's
just nerd.
It's stuff,
nerd.
You know?
Yeah, nerd culture that we are familiar with, and maybe a little bit that we're not.
Anime. I tell Big Mike I want him to kind of introduce me to it a little bit because
We'll get you in there.
One day we might stream a watch party. Who knows? We'll have to figure that out, but whatever. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I just think it's completely different with the way Warner Brothers, Marvel, whatever, Warner Brothers and DC are doing it versus how Marvel's doing it. Because as I said, he's literally his own thing. Just I guess taking the mantle. But even then, that's kind of loosely said because we don't know how they're going to do it in on screen. We don't know how they're going to do it on screen. So, also, well, actually, let's just move on to the next topic, my guy. Dude, we went on for a long time with that one. That was a lot longer than I thought. Yeah, it wasn't too bad,
My feelings got hurt.
He'll cry later. It's okay.
I will. Every night.
Let me hit that Tim thing real quick. All right, so next question. Whose arc are you looking forward to most in the MCU after all we've gotten? It could be anybody's. And why, obviously.
That's a really good question. I think... So I've made a statement before about how Tom Holland isn't my favorite. He's my second favorite Spider-Man. I'm looking forward to his arc the most because I'm curious at what he's gonna look. Because I'm curious of what Spider-Man is going to look like by the time we get to our next big event, our next Infinity War Endgame event. Is he going to? Because in my mind, they've sort of kind of set him up to kind of I don't want to say lead the Avengers, but be a very, very strong pillar for them. Okay. So I don't think he's there yet as a character. I just personally don't. So I'm curious to see what he's gonna look like in the next one. Now I will say the last movie to me definitely showed me some growth. With how he handled the Mysterio situation and everything at the end, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen in this next one. So I'm and to see kind of what he might gain from the other two. And that's nothing else. I want to see if when he meets Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, hopefully who will be playing their versions of Spider-Man, I kind of want to see what he learns or he gets from them, because we have Tobey Maguire, who lost his best friend Harry in Spider-Man 3, and then we have Andrew Garfield, who lost Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 2. Gwen Stacy, yeah. So I'm curious to see what he gets. And of course, he's lost Iron Man, but I'm curious to see what we get in that interaction between them two. So I think his arc is what I will be looking forward to the most. I just realized there's a hammer in my back left corner. Everybody ignore the blue electric tape as well. Thank you. Don't ask no questions. Justified. What are you looking forward to, bud?
Honestly, man, I think I'm looking forward to Wanda. I think figured. Wanda. You said figured?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you say that?
Because you love her.
I do.
I think the only character you're more invested. I think the only character you might be invested more than. Yeah, I was gonna say is Black Widow.
Yeah, and the thing is I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that they might have mended relationships. Okay, bro. But I can deal with having Yelena. You know, I love me some Florence Pugh. But yeah, there's so many avenues that they could go with her. Either she could turn evil, or I mean, she could be a good guy. She could. I want to see if she goes and gets her kids. There's so much things with her that I want to see happen, and it's like, which alleyway are they gonna choose at this point? So for me, it's a quick answer, easy. Wanda. I want to see what's gonna happen with Wanda. I guess my second would be Doctor Strange too, because of he's gonna be basically not gonna say in charge of helping her, but he's gonna be he's gonna have to be working pretty hard to make sure, you know, they can keep her on
stays in line.
I'm not gonna say stays in line, because there's no way she can keep her in line, because she's just the queen.
We'll see.
She has more power than the Sorcerer Supreme, bro. So
we'll see.
But that leads me to my next question real quick. This is what I was writing down as you were talking. Do you think we're gonna have to wait decades like we had to for the first, you know, whole series of from start to finish of Iron Man to Endgame? Do you think we're gonna have to wait, you know, what was that, a whole decade worth of movies?
Was it actually 10 years worth of movies?
I think so. I could look it up in a second.
I'm going to say no, because they're releasing more frequently now.
I'm gonna say no because the money, dude. You're throwing out $1 billion for Shang-Chi. You're throwing out $1 billion for Black Widow. You're getting, like, come on, fam.
And for that same reason, they could extend it.
True.
To milk it.
But my thing
this is all about milking money.
I understand what you're saying. Don't get us canceled by them. I don't want my microphone falling on my balls or something like that.
Wait, hold on. One sec. I'm doing a bit. Hold on.
Oh God.
Yeah, I ain't scared of Disney, bro. What? Is something on my face?
Well, that was a good episode of He knows what he did. He knows what he did.
Took everything in me not to look up a gunshot sound on YouTube.
He knows what he did.
I did nothing wrong.
Anyways, I forgot what I was saying.
Decade.
Yeah, I just don't think they're gonna want to. I mean, I think there's so much shit you can do. I think you just go out, get all these movies done, release them. I think it'd still be like 5 years or so that it would take. But release them, get on to the next phase, right? I think that'd be more beneficial because, I mean, what did we count this year alone? They're gonna be popping out, what, 4 or 5 movies?
Yeah.
And like 3 or 4 Disney Plus series.
Right.
Probably more than that. So I mean, I don't think they would be able to go on the same thing for over 10 years. Well, a 10-year span again. But then again, there's also a lot of characters they can bring into this to build up the whole thing. So I want to say no, but it could happen. You know what I mean?
It could happen. I would be surprised if it took us longer than 7 years. If it took us longer than 7 years, I think I would be very surprised. Because now you raise another point, because now they don't just have movies, right? They've got Disney Plus for their series. Exactly. We've gotten what, 4? Like 5 altogether. No, yeah, the 3 live action What If, and then Hawkeye coming out, and that's just this year. And you know they've been short and sweet.
2 months, bro. That's 2 months.
Yeah, it's been short and sweet, right? Like, it's not, because I think most live action kind of stuff probably like 20-some episodes, but the way they've done them, they're very high quality. They're longer episodes. I mean, it's pretty much like a movie broken up into 6 parts. So I don't have an issue with them continuing to do. I saw that one.
Dude, these gnats are fucking pissing me off, bro.
Bro, that one was. Are you sure those are gnats?
Yes.
Them over lifting.
Niggas are... Oh! Delete the VOD. Fuck. These damn gnats got me cussing, bro. Shit. Oh, well, we're not deleting the VOD.
Yeah, dude.
We're not deleting the VOD. Fuck.
Oh, man. Oh.
It was well, but them damn gnats got me, bro. The damn gnats got me.
The non-people.
It was the gnats, man. Shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that just gave me so much life.
So well not doing that, and that got me with the damn gnats, bro. These motherfuckers be on steroids is what I was gonna say. But what I looked up on the side was Iron Man came out in 2008.
Okay.
Endgame came out in 2019. Yeah, bitch. You're gonna make me say the N-word and not get away with it.
Bro, I'm sick.
Ass, by the way.
I was about to say, you're either gonna catch them or they're just gonna disappear now because their mission has been completed. I gotta pay somebody $100 on PayPal. Let's go.
Anyways, stop laughing. It's not that big of a deal unless you keep making it a big deal, okay?
No, it's just so funny because it wasn't me.
Anyways, twitch.tv/BigMikeSwagger. You can go and hear the N-word dropped all the time. I'm kidding, chat. Maybe.
So they already know.
Maybe not.
They already know where to go. They already know where to go. It's in the VOD. What are you talking about?
What he does is he acts like, you know, he's family friendly until, you know, his teammate gets 2 damage and he has 1,500.
I believe the term for what's going on right now is damage control, right?
Damage control. Anyways. Yeah, I'm deleting this VOD.
We need to clip it.
He's not a mod in here. Neither are goats. What do you mean neither are goats, Eagle? What are you talking about, bro? What you talking about, bro? What you talking about, my guy? Huh? This is kind of different. We'll change of pace and then we'll get back on target. Gaming orgs. I don't know if you saw today. What is it? Team Liquid did a collab with what's it called? Jesus, Naruto.
Like
clothes.
A merch collab.
Merch collab. So, and they've also had.
I'm sorry, real quick. So, Naruto.
Okay, got you.
I need to hear you say it.
Yes. Naruto.
Like smoother.
Naruto.
Man, I almost said it myself.
Mom, hold up. But they did they've had a collab with Marvel, Naruto. Gotcha. You right?
It was good. That was smooth as hell. I'm about to do a backflip.
You gotta cut me some slack. I haven't watched the TV show since I was like 10.
Hey, it's all good. That's why you see how calmly I was like, I need you to just quick correction, and you only need to hear it once, and you were good. Hey,
and Eagle, let me see it I'll check it in DMs after this, bro. But is this kind of a staple? I mean, look at how big is gaming gonna come? I mean, we've gotten these orgs to now have crossovers with big time. I mean, Marvel. You got 100 Thieves getting Gucci. What do you think is next? What do you think is next that tries to dabble in the gaming org, the gaming scene? Because there's a lot of money to be had, obviously.
Anything is we've already had gamers show up in movies. Like even Pokemon, Ninja, Jacksepticeye, and Free Guy. We've had gamers. Tim the Tatman and Nick Merckx both have done NFL commercials. Tim the Tatman was for the Super Bowl, but we've got, and then even that, I think both. I know Nick Merckx for sure. I don't know about Tim, but I know Nick Merckx gets permission to stream football, like on his channel.
Only Twitch. Nick
Twitch.
Tim had it, but now.
But it was only with Twitch. Gotcha. That's what I thought. Okay.
Thursday Night Football is sponsored by Amazon Prime or some shit like that. So, yeah, that's a goal of mine. That's a goal of mine
to do that,
dude.
I want to be able to stream anime.
Football. I would be like, that would be a dream goal of mine to do one of those, and hopefully, this would be the dream. Hopefully, I was a decent enough size that I could do the stream with Nick, and we could just talk football with our chats all day, the whole game. I would love that. I could literally retire the first time I do it, and I'd be set. I'd be set. I'd just accomplish everything I want to accomplish. But
that would be lit.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. We got Pokemon just started her new business, which I think is going to be I really think just that being a big deal. Like, you have one of the biggest Twitch streamers now a part of this company that's pretty much telling you, let's design. I'm sure it's not for free, it's a company, but like, it's designed to help you become bigger content creators, whatever. I think just gaming as well as content creation is probably gonna lean more on the gaming side, just because I feel like gamers are bigger than like somebody that's just doing just chatting for. So again, I'm not smoking anybody, or I'm not roasting anybody. I was saying, like, I think that gaming was bigger than that, or that side of content creation. The gaming side of content creation is bigger than those other sides.
I would say it was until we got this big lull of gaming. I just saw a gnat in your camera, bro.
I was wondering what that was.
I just saw a gnat in your camera too, dog. Dude, these gnats.
So good. I got actually, but mine are like normal sized. Whenever they come, yours I'm
about to spray my whole desk area in a minute. Like, once we're done, once we end stream, I'm spraying my whole desk area to get these motherfuckers away from my desk.
Yours snowed G Fuel and it's terrifying. I'm about to next time. Bro, give him your controller next time you play Apex. I just want to see what he can do. Let's see what he can do.
We don't even own controllers in this house no more. What are you talking about? We're keyboard or nothing over here.
Lame. But yeah, I do think it's going to continue.
I forgot where I came from.
Facts. Continue to grow, like, and I really don't think there's a limit for it. I really don't. I think I can't say too much about the competitive scene of it because I'm not particularly into that. So yeah, that part. I don't know if that's going to continue to grow.
The only one
past
that's
where
really
it is.
gonna grow will stay the same as Rocket League. Well, the ones that are gonna stay the same as Rocket League. What is it? I don't think Fortnite competitively is even really a thing that people really pay attention to anymore. But Rocket League, League of Legends, what's it called? And Call of Duty. I think those are the three that are kind of here to stay. You give what's it called? Valorant a couple years, it'll die down a lot on it's like how much. Same thing with CS:GO did, you know.
Gotcha.
But I think the only reason that because the dying art is, as Summit said this, Summit or the Doc, the champ himself, he said
two time
that it is the arena way of playing things is dying away. And that's why people are trying to make the switch to, you know, BRs. And that's why if Halo Infinite doesn't have one, it's going to be kind of weird. And that game's not going to do well. I want it to do well because it's fun. It's a fun series, but I didn't play it that much, so I don't really care if it wins or loses. So
it's same as you. I've never played that Halo game all the way through. I've only ever played it with like my friends, which was really fun. Right, those games was just us playing against each other.
It's more
yeah, definitely the style. I mean, the game itself was just fun. Like playing that with your friends was fun, but especially now, that importance of being able to play with other people is going to be huge, and a battle royale is just, I mean, it's just going to be big. I really don't see why they don't want to do that, but I don't run that company, so you know I can't make that shot or that call. I can't call those shots, but that just doesn't make sense to me because of what you just said. Battle royales, they've been honestly pretty stagnant. I've been looking through just Steam recently, just looking at different ones to try out. I'm still gonna try them out, but I know that it's probably not something I'm gonna be playing often.
Polished, man. I would say Fortnite, but Fortnite's polished. It's just so fucking sweaty. And I mean, there's little you can do right now to beat Apex and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Fortnite's on another level. I don't even count that right now because I mean, Fortnite's for those dudes that want to just snort G Fuel and go crank 90s for an hour and a half. I don't want to do that anymore. But
Apex Legends is to me the epitome of a battle royale, because it kind of because of it having that. Well, this is 4 maps now. We're about to get our 4th map for the game. That's huge. Nobody else is doing that.
Still only has 2, and the one we have, we're all like, let's get
the they make incredibly. I'm not going to talk about Fortnite because I'm going to get canceled, but I'm not going to talk about it respectfully. But yeah, they just make really just not smart decisions. Warzone just literally doesn't give a fuck. Like, in my opinion, Warzone is literally ran by Chads. Like, they're just here for the money and that's it. Like that's it. There's no like passion for what they're doing. There's no love for what they're doing. They're just there to get that check and
the people that run it, the ones that made it, aren't even running it right now, bro.
Yeah,
that's what's so shitty. And it's like, I don't blame the person that, you know, the group. I forget because there's all these different ones.
Yeah, was it Ravensoft first?
No, it wasn't, because they got it and made the game shit because they didn't give a damn. They wanted everybody
to
play
Activision.
Yeah, had to be.
Okay.
Because they wanted everybody to play Cold War. And that was Raven. So it's like, don't get me started on that. I'll drop the N-word again. Oh, damn. But,
Hey, and Chad, I know we all look like really, both me and him look very light skinned. We are black, so you know we have the pass.
Give him one real quick. Bite your lip. All right, there we go.
Hold on, real quick, because let me look at myself when I do it. All right, I shouldn't have done that. I moaned.
This motherfucker said he moaned.
I instinctively moaned. I still. I'm a 26-year-old man moaning in my room on a Friday night. What are we doing?
Don't put it into perspective, okay, buddy? Keep that, like, dude.
Going on.
Shots fired, like, dude.
People are having sex right now,
and we're just over here running a podcast with ourselves watching it. With ourselves watching it, okay? Never mind, hold on. We had Eagle in here in winter. Oh,
jeez.
Last question, and then we're gonna get out of here. How do you feel about a recast for Black Panther? And if so, since they're probably going to at some point,
yeah, they're gonna have to.
Would be the best person to do so?
First part of your question, they have to do it. I think it's just one of the, but for me, it'll always be one of those things that, like, Chadwick Boseman will always be the person that started that character, played that character to a T. This other guy could be very, very good, and I think whoever they bring in is just unfortunately going to have that struggle of knowing that even though he plays his character very, very well, he will probably always just be compared to Chadwick Boseman. That's just unfortunately how the world works. But I'm not gonna, like, hate on the guy. That's what I hope people don't do, but I know they're gonna do, because people suck, is they're gonna hate on him specifically just because he's not Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. But so I'm gonna give, unless he's just like trash, I'm gonna give him as much love as possible. The second part of your question, I don't know. That's hard. I'm not good with casting. I'm one of those people that's I'm good. I feel like
don't want no John Boyega. Yo, if I saw somebody say that once, I was like, nah, I don't want no John Boyega, bro. I love John Boyega, bro.
I would say I love John Boyega, but if I see Black Panther chase that some white woman, I'm gonna lose my. I'm joking.
If I hear him calling after the sister, like, Shri, every 5 minutes, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Bro.
I can't. You said it first, dude.
I'm done. But I'm not good at casting people. I'm good at telling you that you cast it well or not. That's what I'm good at. Jesus. So, like, I can tell whoever casted oh boy for what's his name? Lex Luthor. I'm trying to remember the name. Jesse something, the white dude. And I like that actor. I like that actor a lot. He shouldn't have played him. Especially when Lex Luthor has predominantly been light-skinned for the past 15 plus years, so we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, he shouldn't have played him. That was bad casting.
That was the Lex Luthor in which one?
Batman versus Superman.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm trying to think who else was bad casting.
It was, because it was a long time ago for me. I've not rewatched.
The casting Amber Heard as Aquaman's wife Mira was bad casting just because she's a terrible person. Being honest. What else was bad casting?
We're deleting this one anyway. I'm not deleting it. I'm not.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt would have been, I think, I don't know if let's say a good Nightwing. I would have liked to see him actually play Nightwing, but he didn't. He's too old now. So, but yeah, back to Black Panther. I don't know. Who would you pick?
So first part of the question, yes, I feel like they have to. They're gonna have to at some point. One, if you think about it business-wise, there's so much money to be made off of just the character of Black Panther. You're going to have to also think about it because you're gonna have another season of What If, and what are you gonna do? Act like Chadwick Boseman is not in any universe anymore? Well, Black Panther's not in any universe anymore, so. As much as I love Chadwick Boseman, I just hope they do it right in the most respectful way possible. And that also means the best character or the best actor possible.
So
go ahead.
They're definitely because here's the other thing. Shuri has been Black Panther. So like in the comics.
Do that, but I think you still need to have a T'Challa.
No, I agree. No, what I'm saying is Shuri will be she will obviously be Black Panther for this next one. I'm curious to see how long they'll have her be Black Panther before they do try to bring in a new T'Challa. That's what I'll be curious about. But like it won't be abnormal for me to see her as Black Panther for a while because she'd done that before. I forgot the circumstances. I don't know if it was so much as Black Panther or T'Challa being dead or just being like disappearing or whatever, or like him just not being there. I think that's another thing with his character. And this might have been retcon, it might have been not, but I want to say when he originally like joined the Avengers, he I didn't mean to do the Tim the Tatman thing. he left Wakanda. I believe I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure he left Wakanda. So it's not gonna be abnormal to see her playing it.
Dude, I swear to Lord.
To fumigate.
Jeez, man, what is in my room? I'm about to spray this shit out of my room. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you use Michael B. Jordan. I don't think you do that. I think you just leave his character where he was. Hear me out. I don't think they could do this because he already technically has a character already. Childish Gambino.
I have to respectfully disagree with you on that.
Why? He too light skinned?
Why does T'Challa look like he listens to Drake on his days off? I don't know. What is going on?
Right after the end game, he was just bobbing some Take Care. Why every time he goes into a fight, he's listening to Worst Behavior by Drake. It's crazy.
Yeah. He gets into a fight, right? His face reveals the first face reveal we see as him as Black Panther. They take off his mask, he's got a heart in his fucking head.
He does the Hotline Bling dance for his victory.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so these are all the reasons we don't want Jonathan. That's my... No, he's dope, right? Charlie Bigelow's dope. I think he's a really good actor. I think he's somebody with range. I don't want to see him playing T'Challa. You can't get it out of your head, can you? He gets into a meeting with the Avengers. T'Challa. He walks out saying,
"T'Challa, are you here?" Yes, I am here.
Oh, no.
Is this your king? Is this your king?
He walks into the Avengers meeting like this.
He kills every villain.
Oh my god, I'm done, dude. We just want to party just for us.
That'd be the end song.
The outro. They just completely forget about the fire that Kendrick Lamar brings, and it's just all
Childish Gambino. All Childish Gambino. We get worse guys than that. Oh man. You're making me laugh.
He wakes up singing sober.
Every time they get on one of the ships. 2005. Oh. All right, man. Well, I think we are done for the night.
3005.
Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Oh,
maybe that was a bad casting. I mean, I almost want to figure out some caster. Well, someone to cast for that now, but you know what? We're not going to do it.
Yeah. Marvel, don't do it.
Well, at least don't be Childish Gambino. You know, I love Danny Glover, but I've just been, you know, what's it called? Awakened. You know, to not
advocate for that one.
Give me 1 second. You know.
Oh gosh. They're just dancing shirtless. He's just fighting his enemies shirtless.
Oh, no, that would be a little too much.
Would you look up?
Black actors that wanted an idea.
That wanted to play Black Panther? No.
Hell no to Will Smith.
No.
Huh. They could just, you know.
What?
Kevin Hart. He'd be like, Thanos, what? No, man, you got it all wrong. No.
That's stupid. You cue that up just so you can do your impression. Gosh, no. Screw it. Just get The Rock. Face off.
Stop. Anyways, after that,
it's my power.
That was definitely the cue to get off.
Justin, we say hungry, we devour. I don't think you understand.
Or we could just, you know, act like Anthony Mackie is his own character as Sam, and then have him also be T'Challa.
I would love to see Anthony Mackie fake an African accent, because I know he would never take himself seriously. He has becoming one of my favorite people. Anything I watch with him in it, I just love Anthony Mackie.
He's hilarious. He's literally one of the best. Yeah, I can't think of somebody that'd be a good.
Screw it. Let's just get Denzel.
Who?
Let's just get Denzel.
I mean, you can de-age. So I mean, if you really were desperate, I mean, I guess you could. You know.
I just want to see Denzel as Black Panther, because nobody's gonna mess with Wakanda ever again. Like, they're just not going near it. The rest of the world will be on fire. Wakanda's standing there, and it's just like Denzel just like standing at the front of the gun with his watch on the equalizer, just like.
Real quick, okay. I typed in black actors, right?
Oh, buddy. Show your screen.
Why did Mr. Face Off pop up?
Because he's black.
Shut the fuck up.
He says it in his song, bro. He's got black and Samoan in my veins.
Does he?
He's black and Samoan, yeah.
Okay, then I guess so. He just looks more, I thought he was just more
Yeah, he's definitely more Samoan.
I thought he's all Samoan.
Looking.
I was gonna be real. He's a gorgeous man, no homo. But
I smash. No, actually, no, I wouldn't.
I think you'd break your back.
Yeah. I'd be like, I didn't even know I had a butt.
He would break your back, bro. All that muscle, you thought you were smashing? Come on, bro.
He stay hungry. He devours. Can't confirm.
He devours.
Can't confirm. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
Oh,
Do you think he has sex to that song?
What about Tay Diggs?
Hey Diggs.
Look him up real quick. He's not a bad actor.
No, definitely not a bad actor. How old is he?
Can't be that.
Oh, he's 50. He's 50. Right? Bro, black doesn't
Don't
crack. That is insane.
Jesus, bro. I mean,
yo,
Jamie
low
Foxx
key.
too, though, low key.
Yo, yeah, Jamie Foxx is probably older than him, man.
He's got to be 50s,
Hold on.
50s too.
52? Oh, not that much older.
I didn't check his age. I said he has to be in his 50s too.
Oh, I thought you were like 52. 53.
Jesus, he still looked the same.
Bro, I'm saying for the past 20 years, if not longer. One thing we should probably do, I think would be cool to do, is to like make a Avengers casting, but we can use whatever actors and we'll just like pick a picture of them like 20 years younger.
I mean, let's make a video out of it.
I hope they are.
Post it on
Yeah.
our channels.
I think that would be fun. That would be interesting.
Yeah, because I have a couple. I've told you about one of my video ideas, but I don't want to say it online because I haven't seen it done yet, so I don't want to give other people's ideas yet.
It was probably done.
I literally can't find it.
Give me a sec. You looking in the wrong sites.
Do you even know what it is? Well,
You haven't told me. No, I wouldn't. But you haven't told me.
Give me 1 second. Actually,
Is it the thing you're gonna do with B, right?
Yeah. I even searched on the thing finder. Yeah. The Wayfinder, chat. It's the Wayfinder. We're trying to go find Exegol in Palpatine's new fleet. Anyways,
The thing finder. It sounds like you're. There's no way somebody heard thing finder and did not think you were looking up porn. There's no way.
Dick finder. The double dick finder.
Oh my god! You say double or devil?
The double.
Oh, I thought you said devil, Lil Nas.
Double the dick. All right, y'all. This has been an eventful, amazing stream, dude. We went quite a while.
Noise.
We went how long was mine? We went an hour and 16 minutes. Usually we try to cut these at an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. We got a lot of talks in this one. But anyways, make sure y'all go and hit the subscribe button on Big Mike Swagger's channel. That is Big Mike Swagger. I shouldn't have added you. I should have just remind me to do that next time.
Gotcha.
I forget to on here you can't just do an and I'll go to your channel. You have to do like.
Well, honestly, plug between any of them. Plug my YouTube because I'm low key thinking about streaming on YouTube.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were talking about that or Twitch.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, obviously, it's no, we're gonna. So
actually, you want to talk about that real quick before we get off? Did you hear that? Dude, these damn gnats! I'm about to lose my damn mind. I'm about to box some of them.
They're the Disney agents.
Oh my god.
This is the Agents of Shield.
You thought we were canceled, bitch?
Yeah. They just go after whoever's talking shit.
But did you hear YouTube is getting what's it called? Gifted members. Gifted members is gifted subs in Twitch lingo.
I've heard that they were been working on that because everything's been such a slow.
Now I don't know when that's releasing. I'm hoping that means soon. But they just tweeted out that you're getting that and something else. I forgot exactly what it was, but that's a big step that they're finally confirmed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm honestly, dude. One of the biggest things for me for moving to YouTube is I use YouTube more than Twitch. Like I watch stuff on YouTube way more than I do on Twitch, and like I genuinely don't use Twitch. Like I truly don't. I didn't watch a lot of streams before, but since Tim has been on YouTube, I found myself watching him more on streams. And it has been kind of interesting because I've noticed, like, because I tell you I watch all of his videos, right? And his videos are him like clips from his streams, and I'm like, oh wow, I literally saw this in his streams, like, and that's never really happened to me before.
That happens to me all the time.
Right, I know it happens because you watch them.
It happens to me all the time.
But it's like I'm really considering just moving, and also the idea that I do want to continue to build up my YouTube channel as far as just uploads. I need my PC to finally get here and chill the hell out, so I can do that because this rinky-dink laptop is not gonna be it. But I like that all of my content will be in the same space. That's another attraction for me. I like that all of it will be in the same place. That might not be a big deal to everybody, but that's just kind of, I don't know why. That's just like a preference for me, that somebody can just go on this one site, youtube.com, and search for Big Mike Swagger, and here's literally all of it, not just my videos, but my streams, whatever else I'm doing. It's all on this one platform, and it's a platform that I use the most as well. So I think I am going to be making that switch. I don't plan on streaming again until I get my PC back on Sunday, just because I was trying to edit a video from when we played on, what was that, Wednesday, and it was extremely laggy because I'm playing on my laptop, streaming and playing games. So I'm just, and even the recording, it's not even worth trying to record on. So I'm just gonna wait till Sunday. Not a big deal. I at least have something to play video games on. Yeah, exactly. So
for me, I'm on the opposite. I understand what you're saying. For me, it's like we're still at the beginning of our content creating career. That's why I don't just stream on stream on YouTube. I like to have my gaming like clips. Not really clips. Well, it's kind of clips because it is clipped out of the stream usually. If I put any game stuff on there. But for new creators, you kind of have to have, multiple things of content coming out, whether it's, your Twitch, YouTube. But the fact that YouTube is actually making strides to improve their gaming, well, not their gaming, their live streaming capabilities, like, it's more effort than Twitch is showing by a lot right now. Twitch is just busy getting hacked right now. So, and then you got Facebook gaming over there going and being meta gaming now. So it's
what?
They changed their name to Meta.
Are they really?
Yeah, and maybe, I don't know if it's Facebook Meta or it's just Meta.
Man, you really ain't got no friends. If you just like change the name to something like that, and nobody's like, "Yo, that's not a good idea." I just know that you got good friends.
Someone said it might be, to avoid a lawsuit. So.
What? From Facebook suing itself?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Hey, bro. I don't know. All I know is a man comes up to me and says, "Hey, yo, I'm a meta gamer. I might assault him."
Okay. Well, that's
Physically.
Anyways, YouTube is gonna, I think, in a pretty soon, it's gonna beat Twitch. Twitch. Oh, the thing for me is, that's why I'm trying to at least stream on YouTube once a week right now. As far as gaming, but YouTube is trying to get a better system of being able to discover people on their platform. Twitch don't give a fuck. Your recommended still has people with thousand plus on it. So it's like their recommended is completely trash. So the fact that they're actually taking an effort now, how effective it is, we will see. Right. The fact that they're even trying to put that into, some type of perspective is dope. I'd like to be able to possibly one day stream, whether specifically on YouTube or whatever, but I'm obviously not there right now. But the fact that they're willing to do these little steps that Twitch has not done, it's making the decision very easy, and plus, I am nowhere near that level of, Tim the Tatman or Dr. Lupo to where this matters to me that much.
Or Big Mike Swagger.
Of being able to be like, yeah, I'm gonna sign this contract because it benefits me hour-wise. But in the future, I definitely would love to be able to do more vlog content and be able to go and vlog I've been talking about this for a while, one day being able to do a guy's trip to go like to Disney or some shit like that, vlog that whole experience. That shit would be so fun and it'd bang on YouTube. But if you're on Twitch, you also got to worry about, oh shit, this doesn't count to my hours or anything like that if you're on a contract. Like, I don't know. I think we're gonna see a lot of moves to YouTube. It's gonna be kind of like, what is Twitch gonna do to counteract that? But who knows? We'll see. But that is going to be it for us today. What are you doing to your mic? Why are you
sink into the floor?
Huh?
Sink into the floor.
Okay. Anyways, that is it for us, boys and girls. I love y'all. We will see y'all next time on Nerds with Attitude.
Is that the outro?
No, it's not, but
Okay. I was gonna say,
we'll see y'all next time. We'll see y'all next time on Nerds with Attitude. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Appreciate y'all watching the playback video and all that good shit. We will see y'all next time. Next Friday, 8:30 CST. See y'all then. Peace.
Deuces.